1. Mothman, the red-eyed harbinger of doom. It began in the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, when witnesses reported a towering winged figure with glowing red eyes staring at them from the darkness. People described it as fast, silent, and almost supernatural, able to take off straight into the air without a sound. The creature didn't attack, but it watched as if warning something terrible was coming. And then, in 1967, the Silver Bridge collapsed and killed 46 people. Many claimed Mothman sightings had increased right before the tragedy. Was it a guardian, a curse, or an omen of disaster? Even today, locals say the same red eyes still appear in the woods, right before catastrophe strikes again. 2. The Jersey Devil, the 13th child of horror. Deep in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, a woman named Mother Leeds cursed her unborn 13th child, screaming it would become the devil himself. According to legend, the baby was born normal, but transformed within minutes into a horned, winged beast with glowing eyes and a blood-chilling scream. It burst out of the chimney and vanished into the forest. For the next 300 years, sightings continued. Livestock mutilated, strange tracks, and encounters with a bat-like creature flying at impossible speeds. Even police officers reported seeing it. Some say it's just myth, but people living near the Barrens still refuse to walk alone at night. 3. Skinwalker, the shapeshifter of Navajo lore. Among the Navajo, skinwalkers are believed to be witches who have given up their humanity to gain the power to transform into animals, or even mimic the voices of loved ones. Travelers describe wolves running on 2 legs, coyotes laughing like people, and creatures that shift shape in front of their eyes. But the scariest part isn't the transformation, it's the intelligence skinwalkers observe, stalk, and toy with their victims. Modern reports from ranches and deserts describe impossible footstep patterns, creatures that vanish instantly, and voices calling from outside windows at night. Whether supernatural or something unexplained, skinwalkers remain one of America's most terrifying legends. 4. Wendigo, the spirit of endless hunger. In the frozen forests of the north, the Wendigo symbolizes greed, cannibalism, and the darkest side of human survival. Legends describe it as tall, skeletal, with skin stretched tight over its bones and a heart made of ice. The Wendigo is said to possess humans, driving them to an uncontrollable hunger for human flesh. Once a person becomes a Wendigo, the transformation is irreversible. They grow taller, hungrier, and more monstrous with every victim. Native stories warn that calling its name invites its presence, and hunters in modern times still report hearing its chilling screams echoing across the snow. 5. The Bell Witch, America's most violent haunting. The Bell family of Tennessee experienced the most documented haunting in U.S. history. It began with knocking on walls, then whispering voices, and eventually physical attacks, slaps, hair pulling, and choking. The entity claimed to be the Bell Witch, and it fixated on tormenting John Bell, the father. His health deteriorated and he died under mysterious circumstances. A strange vial was found near his bed, which the spirit claimed to have used to poison him. The haunting didn't end, it simply paused. Many believe the Bell Witch promised to return, and some say she already has. 6. Slender Man, the faceless predator of the forest. Born on the internet but treated like a real urban legend, Slender Man is described as impossibly tall, faceless, and dressed in a black suit. He lurks in forests, parks, and playgrounds, always watching. Witnesses say he can stretch his limbs, teleport, and manipulate the minds of children. Despite being a modern creation, people swear they've seen him in the woods, standing perfectly still among the trees. The terrifying part is how the legend keeps growing, as if the creature itself is feeding on belief. 7. American La Llorona, the cry that follows you home. Though originating from Mexico, La Llorona is deeply rooted in American folklore, especially in the Southwest. People report hearing a woman crying near rivers at night, calling for her drowned children. Some say she appears as a beautiful woman asking for help, only for her face to shift into a hollow skull. Sightings continue across Texas, New Mexico, and California, making her one of the most widespread ghost legends in America. 8. Bigfoot, the giant that haunts America's forests. For decades, hikers and hunters have reported seeing a towering ape-like creature roaming the woods. Footprints too large for any human, strange calls echoing through the forest, and blurry photographs fuel one of the world's biggest mysteries. Some believe Bigfoot is a relic species. Others say it's supernatural. But one thing is certain, thousands of sightings continue every year, especially in the Pacific Northwest. 9. Black-eyed children. The children you must never let inside. They look like normal kids until you notice their completely black eyes. Witnesses say they appear at night, knocking on doors or car windows, asking to be let in. Their voices are monotone, their expressions empty, and their presence deeply unsettling. Once you refuse them, they vanish instantly. No one knows what happens if you say yes. But every witness who refused is still alive to tell the story. 10. Haunted Route 66, Ghost Riders of America's most famous highway. Route 66 is known for roadside diners and neon signs, but also for phantom hitchhikers, ghostly travelers, and cars that appear only to vanish. Drivers report picking up passengers who disappear from the back seat. Others see a woman in white walking the shoulder at night. The highway may be nostalgic by day, but at night it becomes a corridor of restless spirits.